Hello and welcome to our second video ever. This is our Windham Rail Trail and Salem Rail Trail e-biking tour. The trail is about 12 miles back and forth. We should have no problem with the batteries running out or anything. They should be able to handle 50 to 60 miles, so 12 miles should not be an issue. I purchased a Velotric Tempo, and I liked it so much that I convinced my wife to purchase the Velotric Breeze. So you can see that I have a map connected to the Velotric app, and it shows the map on the top, the miles per hour that we're running, and the mode that I'm in on the actual bicycle. The mode says off because I am not actually running the motor. One thing I really liked about the Tempo was that it's so light and easy to use that a lot of times I'll just run it as a normal bicycle without any motor running, and the gears and everything shift very easily and smoothly. We like this rail trail because there aren't a lot of routes and everything to bounce around on, and for the most part there are a lot of really nice views here and not a lot of traffic. There are lots of lakes or ponds to look at, and I enjoy going through these little cutaways that the trains used to go through. I know that there's supposed to be battery storage units if you can find them hidden away and things like that as well. Didn't do a great job of recording, and I think I missed the spot where there was a small bridge for the cattle to go underneath it. I think that's on this trail and not on a different trail, but either way, I don't believe I captured that because I turned off the camera at one point and forgot to turn it back on. The bridges that you go across are actually seem to be in very good condition, and they have nice views oftentimes into the water below. However, in this case we're going over a side street apparently. On the left side you can see water. On the Windham section of this bike path you can see a lot of water on both sides, and it really is a beautiful path to go down, and it's nice and smooth and very easy going.
You're going pretty flat, so you really don't need much help.
Wife has the Velotric Breeze with a suspension seat post and a Cloud 9 seat, and it is a more comfortable bike, I would say, but I also like the Tempo just because it's lighter. The Breeze has wider tires, so it absorbs the shock from things better, although on this path there really is nothing to worry about. Another path we've been on, the Nashua Rail Trail, has a lot more roots that are sticking up along the path, and they can start jarring you over time after you go over several of them, but I'm not sure that I saw any roots on the Windham or Salem portions of the rail trail here.
I'll give you a mirror once I get it set up. I'll put one on yours if you want.
You'll notice that there is a green eco underneath the 14.7 that shows our current speed, and that's because I did switch over from having an analog bike, I think is what people call it, to running in eco mode. The bicycle is extremely quiet, and I'll see if I can capture a portion of us riding along so you can see how quiet it is.
Where?
We saw several ducks and tons of turtles, but we were hoping to see some blue herons. Seems like we were in the right place to see them, but unfortunately we didn't see any today. But it's a nice spring morning, about 60 degrees out, perfect for riding a bicycle.
Up top. Yeah. It says it on your screen.
One reason we got e-bikes is because we wanted to go further on these bike paths than we would normally go with an analog bike. Normally I would say we would travel around 12 miles an hour, maybe. Going up the hills we would go 8 miles an hour. With the e-bikes we are able to go at a minimum 11, 12 miles an hour and sometimes 14 miles an hour, but even up hills we're not dropping down into the 8 mile an hour range and getting as tired either, so that helps. The e-bikes that are just passing us now in the other direction are more of the off-road type of bikes. I would not recommend taking these, the Tempo or the Breeze, on any heavy-duty off-road. They're fine for rail trails, but I don't think that they are designed for going off-road with the 3 or 4 or 5 inch tires like the ones that just passed us going the other direction. But that's fine for us. That wasn't what we purchased the bikes for. We purchased the bikes for going on rail trails like this. And as you can see, we're not breaking any speed records. We're going 12 to 14 miles an hour, looking around and enjoying the sights. I wish I knew more about this section here with the wall off to the right, if that was made for the trains or if it was there for some other purpose. But it looks like, again, a cutaway for the trains to go through a small mountain. When starting in Windham, you get to your first intersection at about 3.3 miles into the trip. And unfortunately, I apologize, I messed up the recording going to Salem, so this is coming back from Salem, going towards Windham, and unfortunately on the Salem side you do have to cross a few roads, and this is probably the busiest one. The Salem side has a lot more businesses that you can eat at if you want to or stop at, and probably because it was later in the day it had a lot more walkers and bikers along the path.
Good morning.
Morning.
Fortunately for major roadways, there is an overpass that you can use with the bike path.
Going over, I don't know what this road is. Yeah, it's a other road, maybe 102.
We jumped back forward to where we arrive at Windham Station because I just wanted to show people that on the right hand side there are two porta potties. They're next to the garage that's kind of set back on the right hand side, and for us that's helpful to know. According to my phone display, it looks like we've gone 12.2 miles and used up about 21% of the battery. Thank you for watching this, and I apologize for the audio and the video. This is my second YouTube, and I've got a lot to learn.